about this. Like, this would never happen today, right?
No,
like
he came to it.
That would be like the Aaron Andrews Burger Shop. You know what I'm saying? All right, Mike. So, regardless of what happens between, either the 49ers, Detroit, or even over in the other side on the AFC between Baltimore and Kansas City, this Super Bowl is going to set up what will be the long-lasting debate of whether a franchise quarterback is ultimately the key to success in the NFL, right? So on one hand, you have the game managers, and sorry, Purdy lovers, he is still, in my mind, a game manager and not a top-tier quarterback. And the same thing with Jared Goff. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find anybody that would say that he is the one that you put on, you put the team on his shoulders and he'll carry you to victory, right? He is no Peyton Manning. He is no Drew Brees, Tom Brady.
Right.
You get what I'm going with here, right?
Yeah.
On the other side, you can't say that about Lamar or, with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is going with a lame roster and going with, the least amount of talent in that wide receiver core that he's had in his whole career and making it all the way at least to the AFC championship.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, there are some great receivers in Odell Beckham Jr., but however, he's way past his prime. And I'm not going to say that Zay Flowers or, really any of the other wide receivers are number one receivers on other teams, right?
Yeah.
But what you can say is that both of those teams could easily say, Lamar or Patrick, we're putting the team on your back and you're going to carry us to victory like they have several times during the season, right?
Right.
So
that's what you pay the big bucks for.
The ultimate question is going to be, do you think, regardless of what happens in the Super Bowl, who wins? Do you think it will settle the quarterback debate, or do you think that, is this the matchup that settles it for all time?
I don't know if it's going to settle it, but it's going to change the discussion if San Francisco wins. They're paying Brock Purdy the league minimum right now, so it is going to here's the deal. We're going to put this in 90s music terms. I'm not saying that Purdy and Goff are like the Baha Men, but they're like, in the Sugar Ray category. They're not like Nirvana. They're not, like
I thought you were going to say something like the Blue Man Group, and you can't tell who the quarterback is. You're just going to sub the next guy in.
No, they've got a couple hits. They're not a one-hit wonder, but they're not a franchise. And I don't know, Dirk. I think the thing is, if San Francisco pulls this off, especially given that they've been banged up a little bit, if they still win the Super Bowl this year because they've constructed the best roster, because they have a quarterback who they're paying such a low amount to, it really is going to call into question how to construct a team a little bit. And I'm not saying that it's going to be like, all right, we're just going to roll with some random, Tommy DeVito is going to be the next quarterback of whoever, and we're going to pay him the league minimum. It's not necessarily going to be that, but it's going to be, can we really meet the offer or meet the asking prices of, quarterbacks that are going $50 million a year plus? Because the Chiefs haven't even dipped into that yet. Mahomes this year is still in the 30-ish millions. His still goes higher. The Bills really get hit next year when Josh Allen goes from 18.5 to 47. It's going to get weird.
Well, and teams like that are just, especially if the 49ers win, I would suspect that you're going to see Josh Allen restructure that deal.
The problem, though, I believe the Bills have to finance some of that stadium, too. Their owners don't have, the deep pockets of, the Walmart family.
Right.
That, you could defer whatever Broncos salary in the 2100 or whatever. But the Bills are not necessarily going to be able to do the same deferral stuff because the ownership doesn't have the same kind of deep pockets. So, I don't know. Big contracts, big mess.